Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the hopefully third and final piece of this episode. So far, we seem to have connection. I have tone. Eagle 1, Fox 2. Yeah, I seem to have connection so far. Audio seems to be fine, video seems to be fine. There is no delay. So here's hoping we're fine. Ladies and gents, made it a point to split this into three now. Here's hoping it won't end up split into nine, huh? Yes, yes. Going back through the details like we did earlier, made our way through a little bit of well, we haven't actually made our way at all. The second we lost connection, I froze right here and stopped right after we let Fat Boy kill himself. Here we are again. Uh, Folks like what you see and want to see more of me. Give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment. Check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Look, let's get into this. Good man. Good man. He is poisoned. It should affect him totally. Come on. Yeah. Or, I could just let you die since you're that close. I came out here to fight you, buddy. What the? I wondered how it was gonna go when I came across them. They're actually interestingly dangerous. Wary of ambush, I'll grant that. Enemy ahead, sure. No need to take that path. I never do anyway, I don't like to. I did not say roll through the poison, you moron. Alright, that doesn't get rid of it. That was a waste. Oh, there's one thing I would love. And that's gonna be a while though. I don't remember where I'll get it from. Oh, Jesus. I am not used to one of them being in this room. Whoa. I was hoping I wouldn't fall down that hole. It's not a problem, I just didn't want to fall down it. No. Don't waste that Estus. I'm healing, it's fine. Oh, shit. Alright. So, needless to say, you go hard in the paint. Understood. Getting over there is going to be frustrating, but I need to. Oh, crap. These are out here now, huh? Interesting. I wonder. I have to check that in a minute. I saw you out of my peripheral, my friend. I'm not having it. It is not a pleasant sound, it really ain't. I didn't think there was, but figured I'd check. There might be something useful. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, folks. Knock on wood, but I'm not seeing any of the problems we were having earlier. And it didn't seem to have a problem letting me connect to the servers. So, torch ahead. By the way, be wary of trap. Okay. Trap ahead. So we talking about a mimic or what? Nope. Understood. And this poison around is gonna make dodging a problem. Okay. Aw, a torch. Thank you. No idea what I was gonna do without more fire. But in the end, it has uses. It has great uses. Now here's the thing. That path right there is the path that I would have come out of had I decided to go that route. Nothing wrong with that. But I need to get over here. The problem is it is extremely easy to die. What I'm going to do, ring a binding just in case, and for good measure, ring of life protection because I have no desire to run through my humanities. Wrong. Why did that... I didn't even tap the jump button yet. And it registered me attacking. But I hadn't even attacked yet. What the hell? Ugh. Well, the ring is broken. Need to go repair it. That's gonna be about 3 to 6 G's, one of the two. Can't remember. Needless to say though, right, it's all good and ready to go. Now I'm trying to remember where there's a potential bonfire in there. 14,000. Okay. They were tired of the level of cheese people were throwing at these things. Understood. Wow. You could have, like, you honestly could have left the price alone.
I'll be around.
Wow. Because, like, there's two versions, and the other one would cost about 6 G's. So if that costs 14, then the other one's probably going to be like 20. Like, wow. There ain't enough souls in this game for something like that. There really ain't. Like, there legitimately ain't. Enemies don't respawn after a fashion. You wipe them out. You'd have to be ever so careful with the souls you have. That's actually quite irritating because if I'm remembering accurately, it should be a bonfire pretty close. Hey, I said attack. Not sit there. What the hell? Fat boy! There you go. There we go. You don't want to die slowly and horribly. Oh, see? I knew you'd understand. It's interesting, he's down here. He used to be up there by those barrels. Okay, yeah, you gotta go now. You gotta go right now. Oh. No. Ah. That was that one technique. I think that was that lingering flame. She launches it and then it explodes. go ahead and kill you since you're useful and have souls. Only 72, but that's one less time you're bound to respawn. Okay. Oh! Wow. That is irksome. Yeah, I'm leaving the ring alone for now. If I have to blow resources on effigies, it is what it is. With 14 G's per repair, no. Not just no, hell no. Yeah, I'll leave that on since I'm getting stamina regen from the shield. Why are you rolling? Ugh. Your character is so much more likely to roll in this game than you are in the first one. Even when you're not intending to. It is honestly irritating. My patience is worn thin. Deal with it. Of course you do, because why not? Come on. You and I both know I ain't getting hit by that. Deal with it. Shit. What the f— oh, really? I don't know why I didn't expect to see one of y'all in here, considering you were in Harvest Valley. Wow, that's a pretty dense one. Sever that spine if you don't mind. Be wary of enemy right, huh? Okay. No. No. Saw you before you had the chance to see me walk through your peripheral. That's actually pretty useful. Anything in the chest? Anything in the chest? All right. Heavy cross. Okay, so yep, I'm used to those. Heavy crossbow +2 and heavy bolts. I saw it, but I was hoping I wasn't gonna trigger it. There we go. Didn't expect to see you there, buddy. Come on. Pharaoh's Lockstone. Wall. I don't remember what's behind the wall. So it's illusory because of the locks. Oh, shit.
Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you. By way of an apology.
What? Oh, wondered when I'd get that from you. I don't remember seeing you here. Later in this place, yeah, not down here.
I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first. curse is doing its
Yep.
work upon me.
Yep.
I am frightened. Terribly so. If everything should fade, what will be left of me?
No idea, Lucatiel. The warrior, the weapon, the
I
mask.
had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him. Not once. But then, one day, he was gone. Lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse.
Or he could have been assassinated and his body dropped off the edge of whatever city or country or nation he happened to end up in. But yeah, in this universe, you're more than likely
If
right.
only someone would hear my tale.
I've been
My
listening.
brother
What's
must have
wrong with
come
you?
here, too. Soon I may forget even about him.
Not if we can help it, Lucatiel. But it's gonna take a bit of time. Maybe.
If
We'll
only
see.
someone would hear my tale.
Heard your tale.
My brother must have come here, too.
Maybe.
Soon I may forget even about him.
The question becomes, why would he come though, if he is here? So nothing else to say, huh? People have been trying to kill you here? What killed you? Because he went over there to mess with the lockstone. Were they poisoned? How many lockstones do I have? One. We'll have to hold off on that. We'll see. But the main reason I'm here, please let this be the same. It is not. What kind of shit is this game? It used to be an Estus flask shard. Needless to say, I enjoyed what I would find down there. Game. Why wouldn't you register my click twice? Twice, game. I'll give it to them though. They did at least make poison much more virulent in this one, but still. Twice. It finally registered it on the third time and it was too late. I'm gonna kill you. You just wait. Go on. Show me your face and I'll cure all your ails. Since that's dealt with, all that's left now is... Oh, wait. Woo. That automatic lock-on almost got me killed. Haha! I was gonna shoot you and make you head this way. But I mean, if you wanna make it easier, I ain't mad. Come on. This away, that away, this away, that away. And sounds like he's dead. You ain't slick. Oh, so he jumps down doing that. I remember most of them do. All those souls, he locked me into attacks and I couldn't even move. It wasn't a great many, but it was souls through this whole area. That is irksome as hell. Boy, there are times. Nope. They just tried to let him do it again and hit me with some bleed. Asshat. There was no point in coming down here since all those souls are gone. Really, game? That's what my plan was it? Gotta be careful. You actually do saturate the, like, soil with poison. It just doesn't last long depending on how much it was. But that's why whenever one was smashed and one of these was smashed, I was still able to walk through poison. Yeah, see, this many souls already. Yeah, had to have had a nice little chunk, maybe about a level or two, or not a level or two, but at least a level, and if not a level, a few upgrades. But that's all right. That's all right. That is all right. Quagmire ahead. If this is the area I think it is, then yes, yes it is. It's the area I think it is. Okay. Go eat, fat boy. What the? Why is it important? Very simple. We all need distractions in our life. Oh. No. Oh, I thought he was gonna roll. He'll do that. All right. Thank you, covetous demon soul. Needless to say, it's a extremely easy enemy, but it also hits extremely hard. So try not to deal with that. Didn't I? Where were you? I saw you when I picked an item up early. There you are. When I picked an item up earlier, and I for a second now, I thought my brain was playing tricks on me then. You know what? I'm not looking for proper English, game. I have no idea if this is actually gonna be like registered. What I'm wanting to say is basically a try above. GI orientation. Above. Perfect. I don't know if they'll properly register this, but who knows. Boss ahead, therefore try above. Figured this little trick out a while back when I first came here. Some of those people who break the rules to make it to where things make sense, and I didn't actually know I could do that. Okay, it won't let me. I see. Understood. That's alright. $19,400 would probably be about 28, 29 G's had I not died. See, you would run into Lucatiel in here for the first time. I don't know why they changed that. You might as well have kept it. Okay. Since I've done it though, might as well take a trip. There's a couple of things I want to check.
You've been long. Well, you see that black but I was there. But
Wasn't trying to talk to her again.
no inch.
Okay. Miracles. What all miracles does she sell? I don't know if I actually want to bother, but we'll see. Only issue with this is having to run all the way down here. It's not like it's far, but I don't have a horse, so yeah. Visions of head.
Just speak up if that's why.
She alright. She sounds nice, which doesn't hurt. That's about it though. Great heal excerpt, only one use, and it does a large heal. So it's of no use to. Wait a minute. Caressing prayer, an elementary miracle for clerics, purifies the body, removing all poison, affects both the caster and nearby allies. This spell was recently developed and made not be an authentic miracle. It's not. It used to be a sorcery called remedy, and that's what I was looking for. Force. Lightning spear. That's what I was trying to remember the name of it earlier and couldn't. I'm like, there's no way it's called lightning bolt, lightning shot, lightning strike.
Miracles have been, isn't it? And now, what is? Well, may the power offer your soul.
All right. Now the question. Never mind. I was gonna say now the question becomes, what do I get rid of? But it's pretty easy. See, here's kind of the thing. If I keep Soul Arrow, I don't hit as hard, but I do go further. If I keep Dark Orb, I hit a little harder, but I don't go as far. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, but I don't really have a choice. So what we're gonna do, switch out that there Soul Arrow, because as useful as it is, I'm not really gonna have a great deal of use right now. Okay. Also, almost non-existent increase to stamina is just disgusting. At least they could do is give me 4 or 5. Something. Jesus Christ.
I knew you.
Go ahead and pick up an effigy or 3. I can get 4 actually. And still have a left over to get 2. Good.
Everyone's so... You know, thanks.
Well, I mean, people are kind of dead, and in order to not be stingy, you kind of have to be willing to roam around out there and potentially get yourself killed. That's kind of much. You can't exactly blame people for not being in the mood for partnering with resources. It kind of potentially got them killed to get. If it wasn't the resource that outright did get them killed to get. Alright. What the fuck? Beanpole. Miscreant? Beanpole? Miscreant? Lucatiel ain't here. The beanpole I get, but the miscreant? Try jumping there for happiness ahead. Huzzah! Magical suicide. What's interesting is that poison actually looks a little stable down there. So you know it's not. Pretty jar full of pretty poison that will pretty much murder you. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that is the area. That is the area. Where the bonfire is where you come across Lucatiel. I was trying to remember this room. Be wary of wretch, visions of revenge. As in the bitch that's been throwing fire outside at me this whole time? Because I would love to find her. Oh. No. No. Just die. You didn't get poisoned, huh? Now I see about the revenge. Because I'm getting shot at from down here. Or shot at down here. Oh. It's you who's doing it, huh? Oh, shit. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Whoa. Nelly. Keeping my eye open. Got that one to move. It should be on its way here, but I kind of feel like I should have run across it already. I see that, buddy. I want that spear. That might be the spear I switch to if I decide to use spears. Radiant Life Gem. Now this poison is obviously in this whole container. The enemy, the reason why I said message ahead enemy is because this wall looks like it was paved over, and it was, but that's where those archers are. Is right there. I could have sworn in here there was a switch. If you flip that switch, it'll raise this up. It's not overly important, but if your desire isn't to inadvertently hit it, there's the switch. If your desire isn't to inadvertently hit it, it's perfect. Come on down. The water's toxic. I don't know, I actually need to look at this ability again. It might not last half as long as the original heal over time. In Dark Souls 1, it did. I remember that for a fact. Trying to be real careful. Devotee Scarlet. Wonder why there's a summon here. You know what? I don't even care. I summoned you. And these fuckers are the main reason why. You might want to watch your back there, buddy. So, what are we doing? Oh, that's what we're doing. You don't fight enemies from behind. You let them see you, huh? You matter that much, huh? That's who you are, huh? Understood. Devotee. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and handle my light work? Bye now. Devotee? So we're just gonna remain useless, aren't we? Understood. Understood. Well, you ain't doing nothing, you might as well take the damage. Oh, and whatever that is, I don't remember, and I am not going to get it. I remember trying in the last game. It is so frustrating. You can get it. You want to try from up there, but it's like that drop that I was trying to get to a bit ago, but it's worse. You gotta be careful. Using spells that you fire will actually lurch you forward, and I can walk right off. No point in getting attacked by you. I'll just deal with you and be done with it. Now, is that what I think it is? Be wary of ambush. Number one ahead, but treasure. He's already dead, but treasure. Weapon, chest ahead. Is this? Ah, yep, the pike. I had forgot about that. Excuse me. Pike is actually a pretty good weapon as well. Figured I'd look at some other stuff, but weird. Wonder if I looked at this one. Old Knight Pike, an undated pike, wielded by a warrior from a time so ancient that there exists no record of his endeavors. It has extremely low durability. Oh, okay. Sometimes just as a thing falls to pieces, it unleashes its last flash of great power. There's gear like this all across the game, and what it is it has low durability because it wants you to break it. It's one of those when you break it, you access its full potential kind of things. And then you have to repair it. There's more to it, and I don't exactly remember what all it is. But yeah, it's one of those kinds of weapons. Pike. A spear with an extended pole offers a very long reach. Even for a spear, allows for attacking from safer distances. Traditionally a weapon of regimental rather than single combat due to its unwieldiness. However, it can manage to effectively step around an opponent. If you can manage to effectively step around an opponent, they will hardly have a chance to hit back. If I remember right, this is the weapon I was using after I had stopped using the winged spear. Needless to say, it does have that reach. Huh. Damn, if it don't take long. I didn't say jump attack. As a matter of fact, I need to get out of here because that is yeah, that. It takes all of my stamina to do that. That is painful. Switch for the poison, obviously. Now, why are you with me? Because this makes no sense unless they put like a boss area. You shit. Oh, never mind. It's one of you. I thought it was somebody more important. I would rather you battle him down here so I can potentially get his gear. Or at least his weapon. Oh, I really don't care where you're battling just so long as he doesn't fall. Interesting. Was that her? Okay, check this out, folks. Now right here is a bonfire. Now the reason why I mentioned its significance is because when I came here the very first time, I wasn't online. I don't think the servers were active at that time. So I rested and I activated my torch, right? So I ended up fighting. I had respawned, I had rested, used my torch, and then respawned. All the enemies around, right? So I come back out here, and I'm trying to get a look at the place. What the hell was that? Oh, okay, I guess that's poison down there. Yeah, okay, those poison drops. So I come out here to get a better look, right? And I get close and it tells me set light. So I do. And so I light the whole windmill, right? Doesn't seem like much, right? But then, that was weird. So it cooks. Oh yeah, because I have help. Ugh, hate that. That's fine. That's fine. Where are you? There you are. Black separation crystal. Goodbye, my friend. I need to be able to use this bonfire. I'm not having it. Okay. Notice it's now at a full stop, right? Now check this out. Burning the windmill, you get rid of all poison production in this area. This is where that poison pool was that you had to roll through just to get to that bonfire. Poison gas still remains, but the poison liquid is pretty much been dealt with. The only way it could exist in that place now is in jars or in like spots that are like reservoirs or like dips and what. Does me using an effigy automatically make it to where I'm less I'm less likely to be connected to people? It's odd. I'm kind of fine with it, but it is unusual. Haven't really dealt with much actual PvP during this playthrough. Doesn't really matter one way or the other. The only reason I mention it is just because it tells me about the humanity. And I don't really remember where it is I used it. So like, if there's like an area that has it, say, pooled, it'll still be there if there was no drain in that pool, obviously. Who, buddy? Y'all are assholes by nature. I'm not playing any of those games. body. Black firebomb. Trap. Huh. Am I misremembering that? What the fuck? Oh. Well. Would you look at that? Oh, and there's two of them. That's funny. There's three of them. Didn't mean to flip the trap. Trip the trap, rather. That's funny. There used to be one, and he used to be right here where this thing was, slightly sticking out more on this side than on this side, so you could see him if you're attentive. Mannequin mask. Mannequins are the things we're fighting, those leaping assassin type creatures. Okay, that's the way up, which is what I want. Had I not burned the windmill, this would be full of poison. You don't want to interrupt me? You better stop me. I might go too far. Who knows what I'll do? Uh-oh. Things are happening over here. That health bar's got itself a nice natural progression. Get out of there. Get out of there. Because I know that room. Go ahead and pop a life gem. Save those STCs for later. Okay. Thank you for destroying those barrels. That'll come in handy. Right there, that roll, that had nothing to do with my choices. What the? Really? What the? I'm out of arrows. Right, I didn't use equip many. There we go. Huh, that's funny. That actually cracked a bit. See what I mean? Poison lingers for a bit. It would still have effect. It won't now, though. Oh, sure. Nice shot. Wow. Okay. I see how we're going to be playing this. Tag. You're in. I win. Spell quartz ring. Rank 1. Hurrah for revenge. Yes, indeed. From way up here. Jesus Christ. So she was firing that spell constantly. And the only reason so much time passed between shots was because of how much time it took for the shots to get down there. I'm not used to there being one right there, obviously. Fine with it though. See if I can. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay, so they've changed that. That's too bad. Kind of wish they hadn't, but whatever. I see you up there. Oh. I mean, you're gonna make this easier there, buddy. I mean, you're not gonna see me complain. Yep. Nope. Let them get started and it'll never end. And if it does, it'll end not the way you want. I'll see you soon. Now, you. Just making sure I'm not getting ran up on from behind. Okay. Wasn't sure if there was a difference between whether or not I was charging my shots. Oh shit. I've never seen them do that. Haha. You ain't slick. Wonder what constitutes that rapid fire thing I just did. Oh, I already know it's a mimic. It was a mimic back in the day. Yep. Hurrah for life, safe zone, therefore poison required ahead. Important to remember. So, if I put my Pharaoh's Lockstone in here, it'll give me healing water. As long as I stay in this, and it'll always stay that way. I can come back to the peak and use the healing water. I can't like contain it or anything. It's not a consumable. It's just the pool that you stand in. Had I not got rid of the poison though, it would be nothing but a poison pool. I don't actually need it right now since my health is fine. This is where the problem's gonna come up though. All these barrels. Jars, vases, same difference. A problem that needs to be solved. They had me attack the mimic. Okay, looks like the mimic is poison. Work hook and dark gauntlets. Yep, same thing it was back in the day. Now here's where it gets interesting. Right below me is the boss fight. That's where you saw me looking a bit ago that had petrified something. Wow. You can't take it. Interesting. Wonder why you said that. An actual something you can't take? Bonfire right above. And that is oh so lovely. So now I don't need to kill my way through all of that. I only need to kill my way through some of it. Who is? Okay. Really? That was all my arrows from that segment. Interesting. Not overly concerned with the arrows. I'll more or less just replace those. Is he coming up? I wish he is. It'll make things easier. It's not like I can't just go down there and kill him, but bunch of crap. Some of it in the way. Some of it thinking it's a pyromancer I should let live. Gentlemen. One at a time, huh? Alright, I ain't mad. Not used to that. Not with you two. You got a strong back, boy. Alright. Grave Warden Cuffs and Jester Thomas. Yep. That is who's usually down here. Well, spots like that, man. Spots like that. You know they don't send their guards through there. They send dogs and what crap and whatnot. So, obviously, those are things that you should never send people through. Good luck. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. Gonna need to be careful here. Oh, and this is what I was talking about. So if I didn't burn the windmill, there'd be poison everywhere in here. Do not. Oh, I thought she was finna throw her head at me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me go. Don't know if I mentioned it before, but you can actually... Nice distraction. He's using pyromancy flame in both hands. You can actually break free of certain attacks. Certain grabs, rather. Thank you. And that's Mitha, the Baneful Queen. I need to see what her soul gives you. It's funny. Put up Mitha, the Baneful Queen, and before I got to a point, they tried to give me Mythal from Dragon Age. But yeah, had I not burned that, had I not burned the windmill, those pools would constantly leak poison, and she'd go into the poison and would heal herself. And there would be poison like all around here, I do believe. I don't think I've ever fought her without hitting that windmill. Okay. That's kind of irritating. Well, it says yep. Says I could get the coveted silver serpent ring from her as a coveted silver serpent ring rank 2 from her, but that's a new game plus item. Fabulous. Let me see. It didn't really answer what I was wondering. Just because they gave me a bunch of nonsense. $10,000 souls or trade with Strayed for Mytha's bent blade. And what type of weapon is that? It sounds like a dagger. It is a dagger, huh? That is of no use to me. If I played a straight sorcery build, then sure it would be. But I didn't. Visions of despair. Hurrah. Oh, wait. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Where am I? If this is where I'm hoping it is, we're definitely going to be sticking around here for a little bit. I think it is. The longer my brain runs, yeah, it is. And I just saw proof of it. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to be here for a bit, ladies and gents. I'm not going to touch this Uji Katana in terms of its upgrades. 'Cause now, we're at the Iron Keep, children. And around here, most of the enemies use what's known as a black steel katana. I want it. The only problem is that it's 8 pounds. But it is nice. But it is 8 pounds. But it is nice. And I want to go use those souls, but it's kind of important that I don't just yet. Kind of have some stuff I need to do. Yep, let's go. Yep. You know that's how y'all play. That's why I'm trying to cut through you. That's why I really need y'all to be dropping katanas. What was that? What was that? Message. Lesser foe. Yeah. You can probably go get that, but you need like extreme flame resistance. You gotta set yourself up for it. What the hell? There's only one of y'all out here? I don't know how to feel about that. There we go. There's the nonsense. Sharon, how could you? It's not how a lady should conduct herself. Oh, hell. I'm like, the second I heal, whoever this is gonna make this a problem. And good, not on my heels. That's what's up. Alright. You do like to dodge after that third, or for that third effect, don't you? Forlorn Sharon. Offensive Sharon. I've never come across that one. Must be based on the Scholar version of the game. I'm fine with that. Now I know why it is nobody else was here, but the question then becomes, since she's gone, will they do like this area like they normally do? Because there's at least like 2 other guards in that room that was supposed to be. Yep, you still function like you used to. Fellers. They do not like dropping these katanas, man. Oh shit. I mean, hey, you kind of made me taking that Estus worth it. Keep it real. The reason y'all see me strike so quick with them is because they're quick to do that. How he just ran up on me and quick to do that, do an immediate strike. Quick. I'll get that at some point, but not right now. It's an illusory ball. Stuff like that does not help me. 35 G's. Okay. So instead of having him wait at the top of the steps, they had him wait here, and then he saw me, and that's why he came out. I'm fine with that to an extent. Hey, hey. Just looking for you.
Who are you? Who, me? I'm Magarold. Who else? What?
Maga Road, huh?
Have a look at my wares. I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side. I roam about, looking for a find, following me instincts. I don't care what a thing's worth. What matters is whether it grabs me. Do I enjoy what I do? Well, that's a good question. I suppose I must. I've been doing it for ages.
Interesting. Just a merchant, you say?
There's good
All right.
iron in these parts. An old king even used it to build a castle. But the thing was too heavy. It slowly sank into the ground. Fire spouted from the earth, and the place turned into this. At least, that's what I've been told. A bad story, eh? So, what'll it be? Anything for you today?
We'll see.
You know that old fella with the hulking blue sword? He talks really highly of it, but I got a feeling it's a fake. I didn't want to disappoint him, so I just sort of talked around it. Let me just say, there are lots of legendary swords out there.
Yeah, you never really know whose sword is truly legendary. But then at the same time, if I can make a weapon based on the soul of a creature, I kind of win that
Have you
argument.
heard of the shrine on the eastern edge of Drang Lake? Built to honor the dragons, they say. If only I knew how to get there. I'd go and I'd count it for goodies. I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side. I roam about, looking for a find, following me instincts. I don't care what a thing's worth. What matters is whether it grabs me. Do I enjoy what I do? Well, that's a good question. I suppose I must. I've been doing it for ages. There's good iron in these parts. An old king even used it to build a castle. But the thing was too heavy. It slowly sank into the ground. Fire spouted from the earth, and the place turned into this. At least, that's what I've been told. A bad story, eh? So, what'll it be? Anything for you today?
Interesting. Place way too much from all this iron. Began to sink, and now we're here. It honestly wouldn't surprise me. It'd be pretty wicked, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, you know that old fella with the Hulk? He talks really. I didn't want to disappoint him. Let me just say, there.
Now, he's the one you use the incense with, but again, remember, he'll lower the requirement of the spell, but therefore it'll also lower the power of the spell. So,
Very well.
yeah.
Well, you.
As a matter of fact, I should have sold those to Gavlon. Okay, now, what I need from you there, buddy, I need your gloves. Why? Because they increase the the amount of souls I can get from my enemies. I need your chest piece. Why? Because it nullifies critical hits, including backstabs. I need the headpiece. Why? Because I'm not really getting that. It raises item discovery, and I already have one, and I have no desire to look like a clown. or excuse me, a jester. I have no need for the legs because they reduce fall damage, which is nice, but I'll handle that problem before too long anyway. And as a matter of fact, you can help me solve that problem with fall control, my friend. A sorcery that facilitates surreptitious activity reduces the damage taken from falls. The eastern land of Mira is not only the home of proud knights, there is also a traditional order of shadow knights who use any means necessary to carry out their orders. I know. That's why I've been looking for you the entire game there, buddy. Huh. I don't remember Heavy Soul Arrow carrying that many. 21 uses. Damn, son. Branch of Yore. He sells the very good and I'm sorry carvings that we came across in Ula Seal and Dark Souls 1. Curse Bite Ring increases curse resistance.
I think we have similar taste. Really? I do.
I know, and I agree,
Yeah.
which is
You
why
should like these.
I do. Coveted gold serpent ring +1.
Very well.
Now we can up our item discovery possibilities. Problem now, though. Need to do something about that ring before too long. That was not an insignificant amount of health I just lost. It really was not. You know what? Keep that. Get rid of the Chloranthy ring since I've got my shield. And wear the covetous gold serpent ring +1. A gold ring depicting the snake, both the servant and manifestation of the god of desire, Zender. Greed is traditionally viewed as a vice, but only a coward sees every chance as something to fear. I mean, something to fear, yes, that is cowardice, seeing every opportunity as something to fear. But something to keep track of, now that's a different argument. Now here's the interesting part, I'll show you. There are some people and what they'll do. Oh, they'll roll into these which have water. And they'll go down there as fast as possible and get the item. I don't know if the item's changed, but it used to be a key. We're not gonna do that. There's no point. Try stabbing in the back, enemy ahead. Yeah. Again, unless things have changed. Good, things haven't. At least not so far. So we'll see. You shouldn't turn your back on the enemy there, guy. There we go. Okay. Oh wow, there used to be 3 guards in here, including him. I like that. That just decreases the amount of opportunities I have to get my katana. Oh boy. It's gonna be a bit before I can cut that off. Either way, got all these souls, might as well transport home real quick. Actually, I'll go see Strayed, see what this weapon is that I'm not gonna use. Didn't mean to come to you. Feeble cursed one.
Souls, if you seek my vigor,
A scythe? Bone scythe. From the covetous demon. Curved spine of the covetous demon is as hard as rock, and rather than slicing through flesh, this weapon seems to grind it apart. The thing that ended up as a monstrous fiend, what was it to begin with, and why did it never leave the queen? Perhaps it was entranced by some perversion of love? Possible. Possible. There it is. Mytha's bent blade, dagger forged from the soul of Mytha, the baneful queen, coated with a potent poison. Mytha was the fairest queen in the land until something unhinged her. Was it the poison found deep within the earth, or the passion that consumed her heart? Who knows? She sounds crazy as hell. But let's keep it real. When you make it a point to do certain rituals to keep yourself young, it tends to do that. Covetous demon soul the covetous demon that devours all things. Eating is an expression of desire. There once was a man whose deep affections were unrequited. He transformed into the covetous demon, which only made him lonelier than before. Yeah, that would do it. What you mean you put on weight and lost your features that attracted me? That tends to happen. It tends to happen to both men and women. Mytha, the baneful queen soul of Mytha, the baneful queen who lives in the earthen peak. The queen sought the king's affection, even poisoning herself to attain beauty despite the monstrous consequences. All for the compelling madness known as love. Use the special soul of the queens to acquire numerous souls or create something of great worth. It's interesting. And one of, if memory serves, the original Dark Souls info, it used to tell you the problem was she didn't use poison. She tried to use like healing agents and purifying waters, but something had happened and poison had worked its way in, and before she realized it was kind of too late. But that may no longer actually be the case. Do I need this right now? Not really. I will need cast light, but I don't need it right now. Yeah, we're alright. We're cool. We're cool. Okay. So Earthen Peak is dealt with. Harvest Valley is dealt with. Okay. Oh, I actually do need to go back to the Earthen Peak, now that I think about it. It is weird that they just said that to me, though. Never mind. He's over here.
You've been long away. What would you like? Well, these stones may look some none of them.
That makes no sense. He's here now. I may actually have lost the opportunity for some stuff. I hope not.
Knowing?
Really hope not. Unless they got rid of it. And I don't think they would have. It would make no sense. Get out of that. I'm like... finna walk me off. Trust and believe. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm not done because there's a few things I still want to do here. Okay. I'm like, what am I getting hit by? An enemy from behind. That's what. For a second, I thought the game was glitching and letting that fireball hit me through walls. Oh. Trying to remember how to get this gate. Oh, well, I don't actually know. 'Cause I don't remember having to do anything weird. I could have swore I came up here and flipped a switch. Maybe not though. But what they might want is for me to sort of make things harder. And then I'll be able to make things easier. What I mean by that is they may want me to go ahead and just drop here. Which is fine. But I wasn't trying to be down here if I was gonna be stuck in stuff like that. Hurrah for hitting path and then not. Oh boy. Yep. That's it. Alright. Don't exactly trust that. Yep. Get out of there. Oh wow. See what I mean? Bleed works real well for the enemy. Bleed for thee, none for me. As usual. Yeah, that was another. Not surprised that was another. Bashful Ray. I don't particularly care, Ray. It is what it is. Yep, I screwed up. And I did not equip fall control. Yep, and it is right there. This is going to be irksome because I'm more than likely going to die from this. No. help me while I'm still here. While you're still summonable. Oh, that's bad. Welcome to the chat, Brandon. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for showing up. See if I can manage this. Alright. This is a nice little shortcut down if you want to use it that way. Twinkling Titanite. Yes, sir. I know I better be able to homeward bone. Oh, we're playing that game. Okay. Yep. And I am definitely into that stuff. They are definitely tough, but they're truly they're rewarding. It's worth it. For you folks who've never gotten a chance to get into a Souls type, I highly recommend you do. It is honestly one of the more worthwhile genres of gaming. See, had I did that before he had left, I could have talked to him. He could have gave me a ladder. Wouldn't have had to bother with a spell. It would have cost me a few thousand, but would have been fine. And I would have had a consistent ladder sitting there in case I actually wanted it. What was that? Like something just flashed across my screen.
Hi. Who are you? The name's Gilligan, right? Don't make me say it twice. All right. What do you want? I stock everything that you could possibly need.
Cackle, decackle, decackle, cackle. Frustration.
Oh, I should have listened to the warnings. This place is flippin' mental. Huh? No, I wasn't born here. I'm from a wee bit. I'm from a wee bit out west. That's all. I've seen some rough times. I think I'll settle down for a while.
Oh, I do plan on playing through pretty much all of them that I can. Haven't gotten the chance to play Elden Ring yet. That's one I did want to definitely save for the channel, so I've been trying to avoid watching Let's Plays or even grabbing that game yet. Because I know it's one of those, if I grab it, I'm not going to be able to sit on it.
You wouldn't
looks too
believe the
good.
shenanigans that happen in my business. I thought at least here in the middle of nowhere, I could stay clear of, you know, my old pals. Oh, don't ask me what happened. Have you no discretion, me old chum?
I do, which is why I didn't ask you what happened.
That gaping hole. Well, search me. It's where the people around here toss all their rubbish. Corpses, or you know what. Or whatever they'd rather be rid of. Oh, and those human statues. Who are they supposed to be? Anybody, I suppose. Probably just some old pagan costume. What's it like at the bottom of the hole? I mean, why in the hell would I know?
Yeah, you do. That's why I ended up watching one episode of somebody going through that Let's Play way back when it first dropped, and I'm like, nope, I need to stop right now. I don't even want to see somebody play this before I get the chance to. I had to stop myself.
Oh, yeah. Somebody told me that the grave of a saint lies below here. Not built by the king, no. It dated back to a time long before him. The tomb connects to that hole. And there's something about some rat king down there. Hell, if the old rat is as rich as they say, Maybe I should go and pay him a visit.
Yeah, go ahead and pay him a visit then. I won't stop you. And yeah, it is rewarding to find the secrets in these games, especially when there's so many and they're so numerous. Not well, numerous and many. Numerous and scattered is more what I mean. Especially when you consider the fact that so much of the lore is like it's all pretty much open to interpretation. That's why I make it a point to read all of the stuff I find in these games, because I know people are probably going to want to put the pieces together themselves, do some digging, check out some YouTube videos of some people who've actually done some of the lore runs and lore content themselves. It's quite interesting, especially when you really... this technique was made by an ancient sun deity millennia ago. His name is lost to time, and somehow his technique also doesn't hit as hard as it used to either. And that's only because, come to find out, since miracles, sorceries, and pyromancies are all stories, those stories are sort of paraphrased, half lost, remembered, forgotten, found, and lost again. It ends up becoming interesting. Like there's what was it, Strayed of Olafus, he sells cast light. You read the description of the spell, it speaks about it being unusual, almost to the point where it makes you wonder if creating a light was its goal, or if it was meant to do something else, and that's just what it does now, since people effectively don't remember the stories. Even the most insignificant pieces have something.
Oh, I should have listened to the warnings. Huh?
We spoke about the warnings. Reinforced club, whip, claws, and shield. Thief masks, gear. I forgot that he sells the thief stuff. Ah. The ladder miniature. I'll need that later, but it ain't that serious right now. Now here's the thing. He has
What?
ladders for me to set up.
Don't waste my time.
They are irritatingly expensive, most of them. There's stuff all down there that is of extreme use. Fall control can handle pretty much all of this, and I'm not concerned about that. But there's a door that I want into down there, and it requires me to use a ladder. I can get on the platform the door is on, but I actually have to use a ladder to get up to the platform. I always found it so interesting that you see these things right now. Okay. Do you sell any different stones? Since we've effectively dealt with two bosses and an area.
No.
Oh? Okay. Any new sorceries, Master?
Your visit is what?
It sure is, isn't it? Nope.
One day.
Not really. I'm not really
Hello.
I was going to say I'm not really concerned with her gear, but I kind of am, and it will be needed soon. That flash sweat will be of extreme value.
I'm always here. So come and see me when you're in town.
Why don't you come on over and see me sometime?
I will always. Hades tower up in the gate, but how it may you find.
Mm-hmm.
Bearer of seek, lest this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We got 3 levels and change left over. I still have souls on me, but I don't think the amount of souls I have will solve the problem. That was also part of my other problem. I was so easily poisoned in that region. Still not done there. Still a couple of things I want to do. But since I did handle that primarily, I am mostly satisfied. Yeah. Why not, actually? Go ahead and get my dex up to 25. See if these souls I carry are actually enough. Oh, yeah. I'll be fine.
Lest this.
Yeah, I actually do want to add to that. Especially if I'm hunting for the black steel katana. That's the one issue with that katana. If memory serves, it doesn't hit as hard as the... Uji katana that I'm using. Or Uji katanas, period. Memory serves, the Uji has better counter damage. But I think this has like a better art. Oh! I went left and the game took me right. Are you serious? It has a powerful thrust attack. Oh, game. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about that one either, man. I thought I heard something behind me, but I'm like... Saber, huh? I wonder. Almost missed it. Right. They do. Forgot that. Uh-oh. Knew the bleed was gonna get me. I let myself get stuck. You know, I'm trying to remember which one is actually faster. Is it this one or is it the black steel? Oh, you were already down. That's why I was confused with you. Pining over the days of yore. Understood. I won't disturb you any further, my friend. Compound word. Bottleneck. All right. No, you don't. Mirror shield. Can't remember what this is. Yeah. ignoring you. Shield issued to the proud knights of Mirror's official order. In Mirror, a land perennially beset by unrest, is a symbol of the great knight's strength and willingness to give their lives. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I've already beat the Dark Souls 1 remaster. Still carrying the spell. Might as well use it. But yeah, we've already done a let's play of DS1. Okay, that wasn't very far, but these games tend to be iffy with stuff like that. But yeah, DS1 has already been finished. It's actually up on the channel. If you wanted to check that out. Here. Wondered if we'd still see you since we came across Lucatil in an odd
We went
spot.
through a lot together. Take this as a token of our friendship.
Okay. Odd moment to recommend such a thing now, but I'll take everything you got, including your spear, your armor, your shield, and your ring.
Don't be shy. They were meant for you.
Thanks.
Well, we meet again. There's
Really?
treasure
Is
this
that what
way,
just happened?
But I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself. Well, there's I don't quite...
Okay. Can't go through this door from this side because it's locked. We'll have to come at it from the other side, which will prompt him to do his thing. Really? And then there's this. This is going to be hell. So I'm going to keep it real. I'm not even going to attempt it. I've only gotten it to work once. Once. You're supposed to be in reach. I want to shoot you. Yep, there's that limit right there. If this was Soul Arrow, it wouldn't be such an issue. Okay, I'll kneecap you. You act like I care. It's not gonna hit you like it needs to. I guess I'll leave you to your own devices. It's interesting. There used to be a phantom on these steps. Damn, you do not take much from the dark, do you? I actually kind of expected a little bit more, useful results. Not much can resist the dark, just like not much can resist lightning or holy. You're not gonna get me to destroy my chest, alright? Probably a booby trap anyway. Yep. Another Pharaoh's Lockstone. I'll take it. I need it too. Yeah, I'll give that an upvote. Another upvote. About the ambush. Now I'm on the other side of that area with that archer, the barrels, and yeah. Those are numbers I expect to see. I expect to see resistance like that from the other dudes. I mean, a resistance like those pyromancers were given from the grave shield bearing spear wielding guys. Now, how is it that I get there? Having to remind myself. Try jumping ahead, but death ahead. There we are. Great heavy soul arrow. I forgot you come across that in here. That works out because I don't have to buy it now. Jump down there in a second. Nope. Classic. I didn't say roll through and get poisoned. I said roll through and open the door quickly. And remedy is not remedy. That one technique is not on me. I might catch poison. We'll see. And just missed it, folks.
Well, good to see that you survived.
I always
You're
do.
more rugged than I thought. In any case, the treasure is yours, since you went ahead and took the leap.
Were you hitting on me? I keep saying it there, buddy. That is not the direction I tend to
I
swing in.
prefer a more cautious approach. It's hard to know who to even trust these days. For instance, I've heard that a man is out for my life.
Really?
Now, what misunderstanding could have ever led to that? The poor bloke must have quite an imagination.
Potential backstabbing, betrayal, robbery, murder. I mean, take your pick, but doesn't necessarily mean he's not lying to me. We'll have to see.
You be careful too, my friend. For trust can be a dangerous thing.
Nah. I'll be just fine there,
You
buddy.
be careful too.
You wouldn't happen to want my socials, would you? See, this area always did kind of freak me out. No. I mean, and that's literally where I would try from every time. But I would roll. You can avoid it if you're like over encumbered, but I think I usually wouldn't like carry a bunch of stuff. But this area looks like it would be perfect for me to get swarmed in with shield dudes. Shield and spear dudes. Lightning spear. There it is. So it is still down here. Cool. And of course we can take that path, which gets us back on that area. We'll go fight the mannequin over on this area below me where that chest was. Go through that hallway, go back up, flip the switch, which gives us access to the area that Pate was in as we work our way back up. But since we have no need to, and I'm actually finished with this area now, it's time to hit up that old dusty trail. I always did hate that using homeward bones in this one doesn't actually rest you, but it does respawn everything. That is annoying. Alright. Well, folks, it's gonna be the end of the third piece of episode 9 of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. If folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.